Hey, it's Kley. Welcome to another video. This is my Golden Age preamp, Pre-73 Junior. Been using this for many years, but I've had a little bit of a problem recently, and I don't know if you can see this, but this power jack has broken. And so my intention today is to fix this. I'm hoping, I've never opened up a preamp like this before, but I'm hoping it's something I can figure out. If you have a device like this with a power some kind of power receptacle that looks like that, hopefully this video can help you figure out how to fix it. Let's go ahead and dive in. So to get things started, just got to remove a bunch of these black screws that holds the external casing together. Next, got to take this little transformer out. It's held in with 4 screws that actually holds it to the bottom of the chassis as well, so the component board won't come out unless you take the transformer out. There are a couple other screws holding the circuit board down to the case. I had to remove those, and then the component board just slides right out. Now I've got my soldering iron out and my desoldering sucker. Just charge it up, heat up the solder, and click the button, and there's a quick burst of air to suck out the solder. You can see this is it looks like all cleaned out, and there is the old power jack. You'd see it all got ripped, kind of clipped apart. This is my new replacement jack. Trying to do a little test fit here. You can see actually the pin out fits perfectly. It's a little bit tough to get it in there. So I take my soldering iron, and I think there's a little bit of solder just in the tiny crack there that's preventing these legs from slotting in all the way. Took a little bit of finagling with the iron to get the solder to flow exactly where I needed it to let the legs in, but eventually I got it. You can see I got the legs in initially, but want to give them an additional touch of solder. Now this, you can see I'm not quite getting enough heat there, so I just made a little adjustment to my iron to increase the heat a little bit. And also this solder is probably a little too thick for this job. Would like something a little thinner. But you can see there now that the iron's heating up to the increased temperature, solder starting to wick into the cracks and crevices of that joint nicely. You can see right there it's flowing really good. So you can go back through and touch up those other joints. Alright, now we've got that jack installed. That's really it. You can see there's a little pot there on the left. Nice tight fit there, but you can see there's a little pot. I had a little bit of a problem with one of the output knobs. The output pot actually cracked off as I was removing it off camera, so I did have to replace that pot, but that wasn't a big deal. I'm plugging the transformer back in. My output jacks and everything on the back side fit perfectly and snugly. I was really happy that the new power jack fit so nicely. Just getting these brackets situated correctly and going to install these screws. So really, there you can see I'm putting there's the pot that I soldered into place to fix the other one. Thankfully I had a similar value. A couple of clips and some mounting screws, and this guy is going to get buttoned all back up. So really a very simple repair. Not a lot to this thing, just taking it apart, unsoldered the old power jack, and resoldered the new one. I'll leave the link in the description below if you want to check out the exact part that I used. Now putting the cover on, and that's the end of the repair. Let's go ahead and test it out. Alright guys, this is a little test of the Pre-73 Junior. What I currently have is this Audix F5 microphone, and I am plugged into the microphone input in the back. I'm running through the output into the insert of a Euphoria UMC204HD by Behringer, which is an audio interface. The insert bypasses the internal preamp, so I'm turning the gain knob right now on the preamp, and as you can hear, it's not doing anything. So it's just providing the analog to digital conversion into a MacBook Air using Reaper. And I just wanted to show you guys that everything is working perfectly right now. So if I turn this volume control on the gain way down, you can see it gets really, probably goes away entirely. If we turn it way up, then it gets a lot hotter. I'm going to turn this master output all the way and then back up. And let's even try if we can't put the output low, input gain really high, even lower on the master. Check one. That might even start clipping the microphone just a little bit, providing quite a hot input gain signal. So really thrilled from everything that I can see. The 48 volt phantom power, let's test that right now. Okay, now I've got an Audio-Technica microphone. It's a U873R small diaphragm condenser, and it requires 48 volt phantom power. You can see the light is illuminated and it is working perfectly. So every feature on this guy is working just fantastically. Quite thrilled about how this is working. So hope you guys enjoyed this little repair. It was actually pretty simple and straightforward. Just take it apart, desolder the old component, find a new one that matches, and then get it in there. Really pleased to get this guy up and running again. Excited to run all my microphones through it and get some great tones. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks, bye.